Satisfy the court that it's in the interest of justice for her to be released on bail. It is, however, in the interest of justice that matters be tried and that a verdict be obtained in a court of law, and this can only happen if a person stands trial. Therefore, her application to be released on bail is refused.
As it please, Lord.
She has 2 young children who are currently living with their father. She has friends, other relatives in South Africa. She was the owner of a business in Gauteng. It appears that she's also involved in other business ventures. On the other hand, she apparently left all of this behind to leave this country with accused number 5 for a place which is still not known to us. She was found in Tanzania, which is, according to the investigating officer, approximately 3,500 kilometers away from everyone. Even though she claims that she was kidnapped by accused number 5, I find that she did not satisfy the court that it's in the interest of justice for her to be released on bail. It is, however, in the interest of justice that matters be tried and that a verdict be obtained in a court of law, and this can only happen if a person stands trial. Therefore, her application to be released on bail is refused.
As it please, Lord.
So I appeal to the other accused, which is the 11th of October. She remains in custody. As it please.
Is confirmed your motion.
Thank you. Ms. Magudumane, your matter is postponed to 11 October. It is for further investigation and you will remain in custody until then.
Nandipha Magudumane's bail application denied by the magistrate, and we, as the South Africa, as the country, we are so excited about that. Because wait a minute, who in the world will go as far as faking an affidavit, submitting a fake affidavit, but an affidavit is just something? Who in the world will go as far as faking a court order, taking that court order, giving it to police, just so that you can get things done your way? Well, in everything that I've just told you now, the 2 incidents describes the character and the resilience from Dr. Nandipha Magudumane. It has been revealed today during the bail judgment. When the magistrate was reading that out, it has been revealed that no, this woman has gone to such an extent that she will tell a fake and a court order, command police institution to stop pursuing her, stop forcing Dr. Nandipha Magudumane. She faked that court order because police had realized that there was some shenanigans that were happening there. So police had stopped her from accessing that particular body that she was claiming at a government mutual. And she faked that. The court order, and boom. And when I was looking at it, I was like, it is exactly like Dr. Nandipha Magudumane. I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. This is exactly like Dr. Nandipha Magudumane. But again, before we get into details, are you interested to know more about all of this? Then please stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm requesting from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you do comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of those nice things, good people? You need to do it because, doing it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. So definitely, good people, the power here is in your hands. I better switch off my phone because, wow. Sooner or later we're gonna hear some notification. But nevertheless, Dr. Nandipha Magudumane's bail application has been rejected by the is it the Bloemfontein or Free State Magistrate Court? But yeah, they are there. Yes. Before you mistaken me, this is not. I must say, this is not. Who's this guy? Church reality check. That's not him. That's not Rick. I know you know him by his signature as this type of head. Or Mohale, he likes the signature of head. But I'm not Mohale, I'm not Church, I'm not Uriki. You know what I'm saying? I happened to come across a shop. I was just busy shopping yesterday, so I came across this. I was like, wow, I like this. I've been a fan of this, so let me go buy it. So there it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not but yeah, some of the points that did came out during the bail application was that the magistrate giving example of why accused need not to be released on bail if they will endanger if they will endanger the public, meaning you and I, likelihood of evading trial, intimidate witnesses, will undermine the bail system. Okay, of which at this moment, I think, for me, I think our lives would have been in danger, especially us who, you know what I'm saying, who talk about Dr. Nandipha Magudumane. She doesn't like anything negative towards her. But hey, how Dr. Nandipha Magudumane, the investigating officer is mainly opposed to the Magudumane's release on bail because she may evade her trial, right? That's what we heard during that. And there's a point that was made by the magistrate where she said that Dr. Nandipha Magudumane has got a passport, but she managed to flee the country to the point of arriving on the other side without using that passport. That means she's capable of using other means to leave the country, even if the passport is not in her possession. Just because they've taken the passport doesn't necessarily mean she cannot get to any local country of her choice. The magistrate, I think, have named about 4 to 5 border gates that are from South Africa until Tanzania, where she was found. None of those border gates, in none of those border gates, she has her passport stamped, meaning she did not go through that. She went through illegal channels. So that proves that whether or not you take the passport from her or you leave the passport, still, if it's Dr. Nandipha Magudumane, she stands a chance of leaving this country, you know what I'm saying, undetected. And I thought the judge was spot on right there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And then some of the things as well. The investigating officer says this escape was successful until March 2023 when the media revealed it. A photo of Thabo Baxter and Magudumane was seen or circulated after they were seen shopping. Right. Says Magudumane allegedly approached the court to claim the Dr. Thabo Baxter's body, right, where she claimed to be Thabo Baxter's customary wife. It was proof that this body was of Katlego Bereng, not of Thabo Baxter. So here you are just talking about the character of Dr. Nandipha Magudumane, and to which extent is she willing, to which extent is she willing to go and commit crime? You know what I'm saying? That is what is being proven beyond a reasonable doubt, to say this woman has got the characteristics of a woman that has got nothing to lose. She will go to whatever extent just to get things done her way. You know what I'm saying? Here, that's account number 1. She lied. You know, it is on record. She lied, claiming the Tabang Beren's body as that of Thabo Baxter. We all know what happened at cell 35. You know what I'm saying? Langa Magudumane is implicated in claiming dead bodies to facilitate Thabo Baxter's escape and holding fake funerals. And we know that, yes, magistrate, as her departure is concerned, she was forced to leave the country. She says she was defenseless and helpless and scared. I like the point that the magistrate did make here to say, funny enough, she's back into the country and she never opened a case about Thabo Baxter. You know why she didn't open a case about Thabo Baxter? It is because we saw them being lovely there. So that is basically the magistrate saying, you lied. You know what I'm saying? You just lied because you just want to get out of bail. And, I believe them because, Dr. Nandipha Magudumane has been acting there. We can see that she's been acting there. The magistrate dispute of the schedule of the offences she's facing was only raised in closing arguments, right? The magistrate rules that the application fall under Schedule 5 after it was disputed by the defence. Magistrate, corruption falls under Schedule 5. It is above 500 or when it is above 500,000 rand. That is Schedule 5. Yeah, the application is charged with other charges including fraud, corruption, and defeating the ends of justice. Those are the things that were being counted by the magistrate before giving the final verdict. And the magistrate continued to say, the likelihood that she will danger a public, there is no evidence that she has previous convictions, right? Those are the thing that the magistrate says. In considering whether she's a flight risk or not, even though she claims she was kidnapped, the available evidence does not support that. Like I said, she came back to South Africa, never opened a case against Thabo Baxter, but she was kidnapped by Thabo Baxter. Instead, she was being lovey-dovey with Thabo Baxter. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And then the magistrate says apparently left her businesses and her family with Thabo Baxter and was found in Tanzania with Thabo Baxter. And they were found in Tanzania. While she claims she was kidnapped, the evidence doesn't support that. And I like that the judge really emphasized on that one. And then she elected not to disclose the details of her alleged kidnapping by Baxter. There should be no reason why she doesn't want to disclose this information to the court. Magudumane had the duty to show that the court why her release is the interest of justice. The magistrate continued to say, says that there's no evidence supporting that she was kidnapped. She's not facing any charge of crossing the border. So she has no reason not to disclose the circumstances of her alleged kidnapping. Magistrate, she doesn't own fixed property but movable asset worth of 1 million rand. That woman has got money, but hey, not like Thabo Baxter. Thabo Baxter, in one of his bank account, he's said to have an amount amounting to 872 million rand. One man. You had. Let me repeat it. 872 million in just one account. I think it's an ABSA account. One account. The magistrate said she crossed several borders. Oh, I remember I said 4. It's actually several borders. There's no good indication that she has the means, and there's a good indication that she has the means and know how to. Meaning, she can just evade. She can get to a country of her choice without necessarily having to cross the borders itself, because she has demonstrated that she can get to a country of her choice without a passport. So she doesn't need a passport. Just because her passport is confiscated, it's not necessarily a proof enough that she will not escape the country. I was like, yeah, magistrate, I agree with you there. And then the evidence before the court indicates that she was the means to go out of the country without a passport. I like that. Allowing her to go out on bail will allow the applicant enough time to facilitate another escape for Mr. Baxter. Yeah, magistrate, I'm with you there. I'm with you, magistrate. The application provided address she has already vacated. Yeah, magistrate. Yeah, but again, Yeah, so then again, I think the gist of the matter is that again, the court ruled and say, thank you very much, Mr. Ma'am. Your bail application has been denied. Go back to your cells. We'll see you. But we know this is Dr. Nandipha Magudumane. They've got the money. They can fire the previous, the current lawyers and hire another one. That's what they are capable of doing. So they've got the money. They will do exactly that. We are to expect Dr. Nandipha Magudumane we are to expect Dr. Nandipha Magudumane right now to appeal this. Believe it or not. She will go as far as the last court in the land, which is the Constitutional Court. We know her bail application will go as far as that. But nevertheless, again, let me love and leave you here. Ooh-wee. Oh, malamba. Why am I hungry though? I don't know why I'm hungry. But you guys, I'm super hungry or tired. I don't know. Between the two. Yes, see you on the next video. But until then, please take care.